Let's pretend for a moment that I'm a commercial real estate developer specializing in continuing care retirement communities and assisted living facilities in Southern Florida. I'm going to go into Esri Business Analyst and zoom into the Southern Florida area and use a couple of the different tools that are available to me within Esri Business Analyst to help me make decisions on where good locations might be. The first thing that I might do is I might go into Create Maps from Data and create a color-coded map and create a custom variable. Let's say in this case that I'm interested in specializing in facilities that specialize in the high age between 78 and 85 plus. And so I want to get an idea of where all of those residents live in Southern Florida. So as you can see here, I have my counties turned on, and you can see that Miami-Dade County and Palm Beach County are going to be the two highest population centers for people over the age of 78. Now that's how I would look at it from a county standpoint. But what if I decided, well, I need to zoom in just a little bit further, and instead of looking at counties, I'm actually interested in looking at zip codes. So you can see that I can change the zip codes, and we can see places like Boca Raton, Fort Myers tend to be the areas with the highest concentration. I could even use the filter tool to focus specifically on places where zip codes with over 5,000 people over the age of 75. So that would be one thing that I could do to get an idea of where the seniors lived. What about using another tool, the color-coded map, and instead of creating my own custom variable, I'm going to go in and look at tapestry segments, and instead of just looking at the actual tapestry segment, what I'm going to look at is the actual life mode groups. So life mode groups separate the different segments into collections of actual segments, which will allow us to look at specific types of people. So for example, we might be interested in looking at senior styles tapestry life mode, and we can find out where the concentration of people that fall into these different segments are. And again, if I wanted to filter and find places where there's over 5,000 people that fall into those categories, I would see that most of my locations are going to be right along the beach, on the west as well as the east side of Southern Florida. Now another thing that I might consider doing is going in to find where the existing facilities already are. So I'm going to go in and create a business and facility search, and I'm going to show more options and type in the NAICS code of 62331. That's going to be the continuing care retirement communities as well as assisted living. So here you can see where the concentration of these locations are. I can move the map around, and if I was wanting to focus on an area, I could zoom in to find out if the needs of these communities are being adequately managed from the standpoint of senior living facilities. I could also look at the number of businesses in the area. If I wanted to, I could rate them. I could take them into Excel, and I could look at the number of potential beds that might be available in each one of these facilities, and I could even take that list and upload it back onto the map, and even consider using things like counts and amounts as well as sizes to reflect the sizes of those individual units, to where we're not just looking at single pinpoints on the map, but each is going to be associated with a given size.